How we doing? Great to see everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are we all? Great to see you. Great to see you. Firewatch, what's good? Yeah, lots hinging on it. Yeah, so we are, for those of you that don't know, 26 minutes away from US CPI data. Let's highlight it here. So there we go. Got it coming in. Yeah, at 26 minutes away. So this should be fun. Obviously, yeah, lots hanging on it. I am underwater on a Bitcoin long, unfortunately. I was a bit too trigger happy this morning with trying to long it after seeing this. I'll explain why. So obviously since yesterday, I closed the Bitcoin short out for plus 66.83 USDT in the end. And I opened a long because I was thinking that it was going to push up after this consolidation in and around, obviously, the impulse. And it seems like I was a bit too trigger happy. So we'll see what happens from here. Let's go. It says thoughts up. Yeah. Buenos dias. Hey, how we doing? Safe. Great to see you, mate. Let me repost that. Yeah. So, yeah, I was a bit too trigger happy with the long. So we'll see if I get taken out or not. Maybe I could do on the CPI data, to be fair. If I do, I'll be looking to re-long on the closure of the CME gap. I will cover exactly why I went into that long as well. But we do have, I can reveal, SMFC on stream with us. Good day. Good day. You are muted at the moment.
Sorry, I was muted.
There you go. There you go.
I'm here now.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I can hear you loud and clear. I'm very good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Yeah, your reminder of your trade underwater just reminded me to check my trade, which is not underwater. So
yeah, well,
lucky.
Yeah, I should have left this open. I had my short on and I closed it this morning. I had my short on from yesterday, which was a great entry as well. But I woke up and I saw this because overnight I was actually expecting us to come down and close this CME gap. I thought we'd get continuation down. And I woke up and I saw the price action, and I went onto the CME chart here, and I thought that looks quite interesting because obviously where it was finding, local support here was right on the top of the CME gap, and I was thinking to myself, are they just trying to bait people? Like, is this bait? So from here, what time was it? I think it was around like 9 o'clock-ish that I opened this trade. And I was thinking, are they trying to bait people, obviously, with this just big gap below? Like, keeping the price there for it to just obviously reverse and obviously, just rip short. So people are trying to short this closure. So that was my thinking on opening that. Obviously, at the time as well, I think Stonksy was still red on the 5-minute. But yeah, obviously, that has proven to be the wrong decision. So far, we are still alive, but only by about $400. So we'll see if we get taken out or not. But yeah,
where's your stop loss at?
117,900. Yeah, which is right below the big wick from yesterday. So it is potentially likely. I would be looking to long again anywhere around 117k, I think. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Where are you short from?
Oh, I'm not short. I'm long.
Oh, are you?
I just must have got a better entry than you. Yeah, I'm on Sol.
Oh, you're on Sol.
174. Yeah. I mean, there's not much of a gap, but it's.
Let's see.
It's not underwater.
The Sol. Oh yeah. So Sol's actually just pretty much just staying flat, isn't it? Really. We actually highlighted this zone on stream yesterday. That 174 zone. So. Yeah, that's worked like a treat so far, to be fair.
Yeah, that's where it's looking order and it's
that's looking good. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we do have just over 20 minutes to go until US CPI. Pump for sure, says Boy of Crypto. Hello, Jeff. How are we doing? Great to see you, mate. Thank you for joining. Obviously, make sure you all do go and drop a like. Make sure you smash the like button. Get your likes in. Yeah, we need them likes. So let's see what we're on. What are we on? We're on 10 likes. That's good going, to be fair, so far. Let's keep them coming.
Do I feel like it?
I don't think so. I think you have to. Normally, I just go and like it on my phone. So I'll just pull the stream up on my phone, and then like it that way. I don't know if you can like it while you're actually in it. I'm not sure. To be fair, you could actually just pull YouTube up in a different tab, I think.
I have got YouTube on a different tab.
Yeah, and then you pull the stream up that way and give it a like. But yeah, please do go and drop a like. Yeah, we do have CPI in 21 minutes. So the expectation is 2.8%. Obviously, last month's data anyway, it's obviously a month behind. But that was 2.7. So the expectation is a 0.1% uptick in inflation. And yeah, we'll see what we come. I mean, obviously, anything 3% and above is not going to be ideal for the market.
I don't think it's going to be 3%, is it?
I don't think so.
That'd be quite a surprise. It's not usually that far wrong.
I suppose suppose it depends on when they're expecting these tariffs to come and start kicking in on potential inflation. I don't know. I mean, I bet Powell would love that, wouldn't he? Powell would love rising inflation now. He would love nothing more than to see rising inflation, Powell. But yeah, Bitcoin. Why? Because with his refusal to cut over the past few meetings when Trump has been hammering him to cut. So if inflation started going back up, it holds the Fed's position to hold rates, doesn't it?
Okay. I don't think it does. If you if you cut when inflation, you cut when inflation goes up, or do you cut when inflation?
No,
goes
you
down?
cut when inflation
I get
is
so
down.
confused thinking about it.
Yeah, you cut when inflation is down to stimulate
to try
the
to stimulate
economy.
Growth. Yeah,
that's why when inflation's out of control, like it was a few years ago, that's why they hiked rates so rapidly to obviously get inflation under control. We'll see anyway. Good morning, Marios. Sorry, was late today, mate. You're not late at all.
Really
You're
blags
only
my head.
10 minutes. Yeah, I suppose it is kind of confusing, isn't it? Firewatch says, I think the hope is that services will balance out increases in core goods. Yeah, I mean, going too much in depth to it goes over my head as well. Like, I've got a good core understanding of it, but nothing really more than that. I'm not too sure about like the kind of wider one. Hopefully 0.25 cut in September. I mean, the way it's lining up does look like they're going to cut in September as it stands. Whether they do or not, I mean, we don't know, do we? However, it doesn't really matter for Ethereum because Ethereum is just continuing to pile drive. So we do have obviously this nice range on ETH built now. Really nice range, and as you can see, we've hit resistance 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I do think it's only a matter of time before ETH smashes through this now. I am obviously, after yesterday's episode, I am completely off the idea of shorting ETH for now. It's looking like it really wants to push higher now. So we'll see if we get that. Could this be kind of the trigger for it?
Just check, Dave. There's an 82% chance of a cut in September.
Woo! Look at that. I've got a lovely iced coffee today. Made a nice iced coffee. I'm gonna go make another one on stream as well in a bit. It's definitely a day for iced drinks, isn't it?
Oh, what's it by you?
Let me check. Tell you what, the weekend is meant to be incredible. So it's currently 26. It goes up to 28. Tomorrow is 30. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I've got 31 tomorrow.
26 on Saturday, 25 on Sunday. 30 tomorrow. Jesus.
It's too hot, that, I reckon.
Insane, isn't it?
I'm gonna
hence why I'm barely wearing my my snood. It's got completely going out the window, the idea of having this over my face in this weather. Just can't do it.
Snood. Do they do summer snoods?
I don't know.
Just some kind of like wedding veil.
Yeah. They'll probably go, have you got a snood for summer? Like, why are you wearing a snood, you twat? 30 degrees. Yeah, but I do the streaming thing, and Mario says Ethereum seems to be the chosen one for this run.
Oh,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Bitcoin.
It's just having its time in the sun. It's barely. You got to remember, this thing has barely moved. Like literally a week ago. Look at that. Last Monday, it was at 3.5 grand. It was only a couple of weeks ago when it was down in the 2000s. So
the month gain would be pretty nice, won't it?
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. This has been a fantastic run, but while Bitcoin has done 7, 8x from the bottom, whatever it is, ETH hasn't even broke its all-time high. It's only just barely done 4x from the bottom, if you remember. It bottomed around $1,000, didn't it, in 2022? So, it's only just done a 4x, and it's done that several times, hasn't it? Up at 4K and then dropped and dropped. So it's definitely having its time in the sun. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, obviously very impressive run, but I think it's just kind of playing catch up. I think it will kind of this will cool off. Once we start getting to all-time high, I think people will then start to take profits more heavily on ETH. I don't know how much higher than the all-time high it'll go in. I don't know. What have we got? Where are you guys located? On the internet. Europe. We're in Europe, Marios. Where are you? Iced coffee is like our NFL now, bragging about having dudes as cheerleaders. Circle minted 1 billion USDC earlier. Circle's making its own layer 1, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. Which is a bit of a weird play, to be fair. I think it's a bit of
if they go for like some kind of financial unlaid competitor to Swift, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Swift and SEPA are terrible.
Yeah. I suppose a competitor to Ripple as well. 1 billion in each.
Kill off Ripple.
Yeah, please. Afternoon, Loki. How are we doing? Oh, Marios is in New York. Fancy.
Oh, I bet it's warm over there right now.
Yeah, that is nice. Yes, new layer 1. Yeah, ARC for FX and stables. Yeah, it's interesting. Definitely interesting. And yeah, it's I suppose there was them rumors, wasn't there, that Ripple wanted to buy out Circle, but I suppose that kind of puts it to bed now. We do have 13 minutes to go on the data release, so make sure you get your likes in. Make sure everyone goes and drops a big like. Of course, if you do want to trade anything today, sign up to Stonksy. Sign up to Stonksy. Link is in the description. You do get 20% off your first month with code BOT20, so that is off this one. That'll take it down to £116. But we are still running 35% off lifetime and annual. They are automatically applied at checkout, these two. So you don't have to have a code or anything. You need a code for this monthly one, for your first month, BOT20. Or grab yourself 35% off annual or 35% off lifetime. And of course, if you want to join us, trading on BLOFIN, I'm currently in a loss on a Bitcoin long. Or BitUnex. Them links are in the description too. Grab yourself some great welcome bonuses and sign up bonuses. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that I closed my short now. I think I got baited pretty hard.
What was your entry at?
Oh, entry's rubbish. 119k. They released their first year earnings yesterday, also Circle. Oh, did they? Press sell on your ETH bags. I want to short it here. Lifetime is the only way to go. Are you ready for the drop? I was until I closed my ETH, until I closed my Bitcoin short, yeah, and then flipped long. But we're all right. I made sure it was only small. I'm ready to re-long in and around 17k if we get there. I keep saying that.
Go that far down. Is this all just CPI price action?
I don't know, to be honest.
I mean, there
is the CME gap, which it's really starting to fill in now, as we can see. This is what baited me this morning, the way it was just holding very nicely above. I was kind of just thinking to myself, it's just being perfectly pinned right at the top of the CME gap. Are they baiting people to thinking that they're going to fill it and then obviously just rip it up? Which didn't end up the way that it was going, of course. So I suppose maybe they baited me to the downside. Who knows? It could quickly reverse, but I don't know. We'll see anyway. We'll see. We'll jump into another trade regardless if we get taken out on this one. So we'll see. BBAI being brutalized, is it? ASTS ripping. When is Wi-Fi gonna rip back on? I've seen that Wi-Fi retraced its pump yesterday, didn't it? This thing, to be fair, as long as it keeps leveling off, perfectly happy on this. Did you go and buy any of this thing?
I did not know.
No, this is the one that me and Wiz bought on Friday. It did have a nice pump up yesterday. I'm still holding, man. As long as it just starts trade, even if it trades in here for, you know, the rest of August or whenever, as long as it forms a nice base range, perfectly happy with that. So we'll keep. I
did get some of the ASTS that Alt Wizard was talking about.
Oh, did you? Well, he said that Thingo was being
today.
Brutalized is the word he used.
Oh, BBAI. Yeah.
Where
I don't have one of that.
Oh my god! Whoa! 32% drop pre-market on earnings. Earnings. Ooh. Oh, there was minus 20% on revenue. Christ. That is fascinating. I tell you what is looking quite interesting is the trade desk. That's really like hanging in and around high time frame support now. That Figma had a good push up yesterday, Wiz, didn't it? Yeah. So we'll take a look at some others and obviously altcoins and stuff more in depth after we get CPI out the way. Let's see what we're gonna get. 40x, let's go. Oh, Jeffy. Jeff really wants me to Jeff really wants me to do another 40x trade. Jeff, do you know what?
He wanted to blow the account.
It would have been, if I'd have left that 40x to go, it would have been like a 300% P&L print, which would have been about $600. Crypto Disciple says we're based in Manchester. Crypto Disciples, let's see. I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat before, Crypto Disciples. Welcome to the channel. Crypto Disciples. Oh, is it a new channel? Okay, well, thank you very much for joining. Yeah, not to be fair, we're not a million miles away. I'm not a million miles away. What are your thoughts on Solana this run? Had a great run, obviously, towards. I mean, the resurgence it had from $8 was incredible, really, wasn't it? Obviously, had a great run. For me, I struggle to think of, apart from just an overall, market boom. I struggle to think about how anything is more bullish than the president launching his own coin on Solana. I can't.
That will never happen again.
Yeah, I can't get past how anything could be more bullish for Solana than that. So I kind of struggle to imagine Solana going above $300. More just for the reason of unless obviously Bitcoin is just dragging the market up relentlessly with it. I just can't get out the headspace of what is more bullish than that, and it only went to $300. So yeah, Solana.
What's its all-time high?
It went before that. It was like 260, and then it went to in and around 300 on that release of the Trump token.
Oh, so you only added 10% on top of it. 10%, 20%.
Yeah, and it wasn't even for I don't even think it was for daily close. Let's see. It was obviously this was its its all-time high was its all-time high was 260, and then it went a bit past that, and then obviously sold back off, and then in January it got back up to 260, and then obviously had that crazy wick where it got its all-time high. Yeah, I just kind of struggle for that personally. I mean, people may be able to give you reasons for it to go to $400, $500 potentially, whatever. But yeah, on a person, I struggle to get past on what is more bullish than that. So
it is an insane comeback from FTX, where I genuinely thought Solana was dead after that.
Oh yeah. I remember sat at my desk and I watched it go to $8, and I remember seeing people say it's going to $4, $3.
You should have put the house on it.
Well, yeah, but at the time, you kind of just like all that uncertainty, like was just mad, wasn't it? Everything to do with it.
Yeah. What a time to be alive.
Yeah. To be fair, you've got to remember as well, it was in and around between like, I don't know where it was bouncing from, but it was in and around up towards $20 for ages. I think it only began its run upwards from $20 in like the September 2023. So it had ages. Well, welcome to the channel, Crypto Disciples. Please do make sure you subscribe. Got a lot of viewers. Bloody hell, we got 47 viewers. Make sure everyone goes and drops a big like. Make sure you subscribe. And of course, make sure you click the links in the description. Come and join us at BLOFIN. Come and join us at Bitunix. I don't think anyone that bought at $8 is still holding. I wouldn't be. 400x longer, $8. Oh, imagine. Short Video Guru bought it at $13 because I wasn't following crypto for a while. But opened up Binance, saw it, thought, what the WTF? So bought some on the basis I'd seen it over $150. Well, there you go, mate. There you go.
That would work for some, but could you imagine, like, there's a lot of dead coins out there that are never coming back.
Yeah. Are you still holding, or have you sold? Oh, so we're getting a little resurgence on Bitcoin. That's a nice 1 minute candle back upwards. Come on, come back up to my entry.
Do you reckon someone's seen CPI data?
Wouldn't surprise me. We've got 3 minutes to go. So just to run through it again, yeah, the expectation is 2.8. So we'll see what we get. But my trade is looking.
Before it goes, what do we want? What's it supposed to be?
It's meant to be 2.8. Well, that's the expectation. The expectation is 2.8. So obviously, anything lower is better.
Anything lower, right?
Anything lower is the best outcome. Or even 2.8 itself won't be that bad.
Yeah, expectations sort of is fine, isn't it? It's if it's wildly different from expectations that something's going to happen.
Oh, if it's higher, then yeah, we could see something. We could see a crazy candle. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Crypto Disciples. I appreciate it. All the ETFs, of course, huge runs. I think Sol ETF will be the same. Depends if it is approved in time.
Is Sol ETF not already out?
I think it's already happened. Perdita, I'm sure the Sol ETF is traded. Hello, Pelin. Shivan thinks the market will pump. Sounds like we're at a table in a casino. I know, yeah. I hope you're kidding and took some profits. Yeah. Short Video Guru says he's holding till $350-ish. Pretty wild. Oh yeah.
To be fair, I would like a $350 Solana. That'd be very nice.
Yeah.
I found some in an old wallet the other day. It's quite a nice.
Did you?
Yeah, not too shabby.
And a nice amount as well.
8 of them. Exactly 8. So I don't know what I was doing at the time.
Solana. You just found 8 Solana, man.
You know, like old dead wallets.
Isn't it?
Is it? Bloody hell.
Yeah. 8 Solana's like $1.5 grand. Well, in dollars anyway.
I just saw the 8 Solana. I was like, nice.
$175. So yeah, it'd be about $1.5 grand, won't it? Something like that, I think.
You should go back and look through old wallets. There's all sorts of shit in mine.
Oh, I've done mine loads. I've done mine loads.
1,500 quid.
Where are you long from SMFC?
Basically 174.
Yeah. Anyone done the midnight airdrop? No, but I have been doing a different kind of airdrop. Wiz is rage baiting in the chat. Don't listen.
What about XRP, Wiz?
Wiz is talking absolute nonsense. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. What are we going to get? Oh!
Ooh.
Pump. What was it? 2.7. It came in 0.1% lower. So that is obviously good. That is good. And there we go. There's the pump on Bitcoin. Now the question is, can it sustain it? Yeah, I mean that is nice. Yeah, it's kind of got me out of jail a bit. That A bit of annoying because I could have got a nice entry down here, but there we go. That's how the
should have doubled down.
I didn't have any more margin in this account.
Rookie error. Don't put it all on one trade.
Well, there we go. I mean, oh, it's pushing up nicely. Yeah, I mean, does this kind of just fully confirm rate cuts coming in September with lower inflation?
Well, FedWatch has not changed its rating, but I guess it's probably not as active as what the markets are.
No, it takes a couple of hours to update that, I think.
Yeah.
But we do have as well another set of data. So September's CPI release comes in before the next meeting as well. Yeah, that's a nice 1 minute candle there. The question is it going to be fully retraced? But yeah, nonetheless, nice pump.
Has it put you in profit yet? No. So close.
We've hit local resistance. Did we short it? No. I'm not going
to. You're not shorting it. No.
I'm just going to leave it to go. To be honest, out of all the things you've said, Wiz, out of all them things you've said, the most ridiculous one is DOT to 2K. Even XRP to 1,250. I still think DOT to 2K is the more ridiculous one out of all of that.
That's going to be $4 forever now, isn't it?
I'm telling you, it's never escaping that range. That range is like jail for it. Honestly, that high time frame DOT range is literally like jail. Just going to be in jail.
My soul trade.
Have you? You devil?
Yeah.
You devil?
It's in what 30% profit, so why not?
Yeah, well, why not? Pumps up. Should have remained long on pump. Memes are having a good day today.
Presumably, everything's up now.
Yeah, memes are having quite a good day of it. But look at this keycat. This keycat had a massive pump the other day, and it seems to have done it again. Yeah. Yeah, this keycat since Friday.
Double confirmation.
Is up like 2x. Oh, do you know what? Does anyone remember the other day when I was talking about long in Miro? I was looking at these memes and I was talking about Miro. Look at the scam pump it got yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Got like a 100% pump. Fully retraced it, like. But you know, we was thinking about, wasn't we? We was talking about these memes, these forgotten memes. We do kind of need to go over them, I think. Do we close maybe the Bitcoin trade and go all in on obscure memes? No,
you're in profit now, so you could do.
Yeah, I think I think we could run this back to the upside now. What do you think?
Oh, I have not closed on my trade, so I think there's more to go. I just wanted to secure a bit of the bag.
ZRO to 11k, Moodeng to 25 billion.
Do you?
Almost got stopped out.
You never told us you own that much Moodeng, Dave.
Oh, I wish I did. I would actually one clip it. I wonder what that IB for final boss coin has done. Has that finally rugged yet or not? I can't tell you how annoyed I was with that, Dean. So, you know, obviously this IB for final boss meme.
Yeah.
One day last week, I think it was I'm sure it was last Wednesday. I was thinking, I wonder if there's if anyone's made a coin for this. And anyway, I didn't go and check because I was just like, I can't be bothered. Checked on I think it was on the Friday, I think, and it was at $40 million market cap. On the Wednesday, when I was going to see if there was a coin, when I didn't check, it was at like 100k. I missed out on like a 400x.
Unlucky. You should have checked.
I know.
But what's the odds that you'd have actually bought it? And then what's the odds that you'd have held it?
No, I would have sold it because I was figuring it out. I would have actually probably thrown in like just $100 or something. But I was looking. Oh, there we go. Here's the reversal. I was looking, and the day after, so on the Thursday, it went up to like $20 million overnight. I know I would have sold there, but still, it's like a 200x.
Is it up or has it gone back down now?
Would have been like 20 grand off $100. Dave, did you take the short on IP? No, I wasn't. Dave has hands like Rice Krispies. Yeah, it's annoying. No, I didn't know. Short on IP. I don't think I was looking at IP. Was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, was we? Came into... Oh, I remember when we were looking at this now. No, I didn't. Oh, we was looking at... When was we looking at this? God damn it, yeah, because there's the line that we drew out. In and around $7. Bang. Yeah, that's going to... Look at how it got walked up. That is toast. Look at ladies. Look at this. I've never seen TradingView do that. Have you? Look at the numbers on the right.
10 to the -7.
Yeah.
What is ladies?
I think it's the meme of My Ladies NFT. I think.
Oh, I think they're super lame.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a meme, like, but I don't really know much more apart from that. Anywho, we're still up there. We're still up there. So
you're not in profit anymore.
No, but I am in much less of a loss than I was before.
True.
Look at dominance. Trap the longs and send it back down. Potentially, yeah. We might see pump on US Open, I guess. It's difficult to say. Shoot, it's difficult to say. So CPI was... no, it was less than expected. It was less. It was 0.1% less. It was forecast at 2.8, came in at 2.7. Yeah, I can't
so that
kind
means the tariffs have not had an impact on inflation yet?
Yeah, it doesn't seem so. I can't decide what to do about this trade. I don't know whether to get rid of it or not. I kind of think it might sell into open, yeah. Let's close it. I think I might get a better entry lower. Could have done that for bloody no loss then, but it's all right. It's
going to go up now. So.
Yeah, to be fair, if it does, then that's fine because it means I can short it from higher up. I just don't know. It's in a bit of a weird spot.
That's why I've not really been playing around with Bitcoin.
Oh, look at ETH. There's the breakout. ETH is ridiculous. Honestly, it is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, there's the ETH breakout. Can it actually break out though for the hourly? This thing is going to be just like one laser to all-time high, it seems now. Because if you look, the crazy thing is, if you look at ETH, the last time it was within this area was 2021. Isn't that crazy? It's not tested this area in almost 4 years. And there's literally hardly anything there. It's basically just there, isn't it? There's like 3 or 4 weekly candles, and that's it. From on the way down, anyway. Obviously, tipping upwards and then back down is probably a total of like 7, but there's not really much there. If we go and have a look on the daily, let's see what was there the last time. There's not really much there, is there? There was just obviously distribution and then bang, drop. So it looks like it's potentially going to move through this area quite quickly. Did you think that we would see ETH up here when it got that drop in April, when it hit 1,500? Was you kind of on board a bull train from there, or did you think this actually might be kind of toast? Yeah.
Nah. The only bull train I've been on is Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is actually pushing back up, to be fair. I still...
You shouldn't have sold it.
I know.
I closed it, sorry.
Maybe being greedy, wanting it to close that CME gap, but... The S&P 500 is going towards a new all-time high.
It's quite a candle, that.
Yeah, it's not that far away. Yeah, the main character here is ETH, innit? Will you try and short it at all-time high if it gets there?
I don't know where the old all-time high. I don't know. I just don't think I'm going to touch it until I can see it's turned around.
I think if it tips over and then drops back below, then I would be very interested. I might just try it in and around like that area. I don't know.
I'm reluctant to short something that's as relentlessly up as what ETH is at the moment.
Yeah, I won't be trying to short it again now until it gets up there. Because what we could see is obviously the attention's on it. But, once that gets towards its all-time high and it's done, because you've got to remember, from the bottom, it will have done over 3x in a couple of months. Do we then see rotation out of it into something that hasn't really ran again yet, like Solana? Maybe.
Do you think that's what's been happening with Bitcoin to Ethereum? And Bitcoin's done what? A lot of X from the bottom to the top.
Yeah,
now people are taking the money from that and shoving it into the next thing that's got an ETF.
Yeah, I think a lot of this has been rotation out of Bitcoin because I don't think the total chart has moved up that much, really. No, so the total chart since we obviously got this breakout, so whenever you want to call it, the market started moving up properly on like the 8th, didn't it, or something? So since the 8th of July, the total market cap is only up 20%.
And what's ETH up in comparison?
Since the 8th of July, ETH is up 75%. since the 8th of July, Bitcoin is up 10% currently. So there's obviously a 20% gain on the total overall. There's a 20% gain on that. There's a 10% gain on Bitcoin, and then a 70% gain on Ethereum. So it does look like, obviously,
screaming of rotation.
It is rotation, yeah, out of Bitcoin into ETH, is what it seems.
That would also explain that there is an insane amount of money going into the ETH ETFs as well at the moment.
Yeah. Would you move any Solana over to Ethereum now? Personally, no. Because you've missed the move, haven't you? You've missed most of the move. You're just chasing the move, in my opinion. Now, ETH is new money. It's institutional and treasury-led acquisitions. Now, I think a lot of
institutions.
I think a lot of
that firm's doing a bonk strategic reserve.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt that some of it is obviously led by the ETFs and stuff like that, but I still think that rotation out of Bitcoin into ETH is also a massive play because the total chart hasn't moved up that much. So it's not just pure new money. We can see that from looking at the total chart. The market cap of the whole market has only moved up 20%, while ETH has moved up 75%, and Bitcoin has moved up 10%. So we can see that there is some obvious rotation from somewhere into ETH, and obviously the logical place is Bitcoin. There is obviously companies buying ETH and stuff like that, that SBET and probably others that are buying it up, but I think this should be, oh no. So yeah, we'll see anyway. look at that ETH hourly candle. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, the thing is, it's so strong. Now, a little bit of analysis, obviously, I put in the CSE newsletter today. So obviously, this goes out every Tuesday. Spud puts it together, and I do the TA for it. But I did cover, obviously, Bitcoin, ETH. But obviously, critically, ETH Bitcoin. So there is a huge test coming up for ETH BTC now, which obviously I covered in the newsletter. But we'll go and have a look at it on TradingView because, yeah, it's coming up fast. If we look at the daily, let me view it on the weekly. Actually, you can see it better. So let me get rid of these annotations.
Huge test coming.
So as you can see, obviously we've got the descending trend line where obviously we sold off each time that it come into contact with it, but we've obviously got this horizontal big piece of resistance here as well. Now it looks like obviously it's going to pretty much come into contact with both at the same time. I think it's going to take some real momentum to break this. So, you know, we could see ETH carry on for a bit, maybe another 5, maybe up to like 8-9%. But I do expect ETH to slow down in its strength against Bitcoin once it starts to obviously really push into here, because you know it's been a whole year over since we've tested this, so I don't think it's going to smash through it first time. I could be wrong, and we could just smash through it, but yeah, I don't think it's going to smash through it completely. So I think once we get in towards, you know, you could just call it like 0.04 conservatively to interact with them both. I think then we'll start to slow down a bit, in my opinion. You know, the evidence is there to see. So we'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, I think we could start to slow down soon. Still got another decent push though to get into it, but yeah, I mean, then a break of this is obviously what matters. You know, once we break this, then it could be really.
When you look at it on the weekly,
really
there's a lot of time passed, isn't there?
There's what?
There's a lot of time passed.
Yeah.
And it's been constant down.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, that area that it came into there, that was incredible, really. That was the time to go all in on ETH, as we now know. But you know, that was like what? That was like 3-4 years in the making, waiting for that contact in here again. Pretty remarkable.
Well, where does it go to? Like, where does it end?
What in the upwards move?
Yeah, in the upwards move.
I mean, yeah, I think it'll start slow down around 0.04, but then, I mean, if it can break that, then that would be a pretty significant move. That, I think, if you're looking at it in and around here, looks like a nice bit, maybe up towards about 0.06, maybe just over.
So that'd be when your rotations really got going.
Yeah,
that's Bitcoin's going down, Ethereum's going up. Not just
that looks sensible. That looks sensible from there. We'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, people often forget to look at that. Where is Bitcoin? Oh yeah, dominance has dropped off again. We've had quite a steep drop off, haven't we, from dominance? Maybe what was 66% at the top. Was 66% at the top of dominance. Look at Chainlink go. Anything directly ETH related is just ripping. DOT still below $4.
What's Uni doing?
Uni. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, ENA. That's fast approaching my level. That $1 level is where I've got for it to short it. Uni had a good day yesterday. I think it was like up like 6% yesterday. Where is it? It's on here somewhere. Hang on.
further down.
There it is. So Uni's 3.5% up, but yeah, had a really good push up yesterday.
I like Uni. I told my dad to buy Uni.
Did you?
So I get semi-consistent updates on how his money's doing.
Tell him to put his whole net worth in Uni.
He was gonna lump loads, and I was like, no, don't do that. Don't be stupid. You should have done that, because we bought it probably like 12 months ago now. It was a while ago.
Yeah, when you look through, there's not anything that's really massively outperforming. Chainlink is obviously doing fantastically well, but there's nothing that's like, wow, look at that today. Not on my watch list anyway. Let's see on CoinMarketCap. What is the top gainer in the top 100? LDO, obviously, yeah, massively ETH related as well. Then we've got Tezos. Do you remember Tezos? Wow. Yeah, then Uniswap.
Nice.
And then ENA, Chainlink, obviously ETH itself. Crow's doing quite well. Arbitrum, Pump. Yeah, do you remember Tezos? Tezos was like a big NFT.
Was it?
Big NFTs, weren't it? Yeah, I think.
I thought it's a blockchain, like layer 1 thing.
Yeah, it was big for having NFTs on it.
Oh. Didn't they sponsor Man United as well?
Yeah, I don't know if they still do or not.
I don't think they do.
Check out this coin F KTA. Yeah, I remember KTA Marios actually. I haven't looked at that in ages, but I remember KTA the coin. Oh. I remember it quite well. Oh, is this a different KTA? I don't know. That's doing quite nice. Like, obviously, yeah, up in towards resistance, isn't it? Up in towards resistance. Yesterday would have been a great short on it. You could still have a stab if you wanted to, I suppose, but yeah, I can't believe about that other one. What was that one that was mentioned before? Can't remember. Oh, it was IP Story, yeah. Yeah, that's annoying, that. Very annoying. What have we got? Oh, Spud's in the chat. GM will Sol break above 178. Dean is definitely all ETH friends, yeah. Anything ETH related, anything ETH beta. ETH Classic to the moon. Did you see a company planning to raise 20 billion to buy ETH?
Strategy too.
Yeah, oh, so yeah, Sol is testing 178 now. This is the really key area for it to break though, winning around 180, like up towards 183, 184. All this, I suppose, depend on where you're looking at it. If you're looking at it on the low time frame, then it probably don't matter. But if you zoom out to say the daily, then this is all just one big block. Yeah, I just don't see how it's a good thing, especially like here. Like throwing 20 billion at ETH here just seems like a recipe for just jumping in FOMO, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
And just but like, is a recipe
they would never be able to raise the money to do it at the bottom, though, would they?
No. But for the next couple of years, it just seems like a recipe, doesn't it, for just disaster.
What would you buy if you were doing a company treasury?
Now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd struggle to buy anything here. I think everything is just. I mean, even altcoins that haven't really ran yet, but then all it takes is a Bitcoin dive and absolutely smashed, aren't they? I think I'd struggle to do anything here. I think I would just raise the money and then sit on it and just get the interest on it and wait.
Wait for the crash.
Just wait for it or any sort of reasonable pullback is probably what I would do. But then maybe that's just me being too conservative or something. Probably. Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Buying $20 billion worth of something, you've got to be relatively conservative because it's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah.
That? If it goes tits up, you're buggered.
I think, yeah. I mean, it's just, yeah. I'd struggle. I'd struggle to do anything. I think at these prices. I think you'd just raise the money, sit on the cash, earn your 4% or whatever, and then deploy lower. You might have to be patient, but there we go.
It's not fun though, is it? That it's really boring. Such a boring perspective.
Yeah, but then neither is like sitting on drawdown for years as well. Like it's taking,
no, but it's exciting at the moment of purchase.
It's taken Eve nearly 4 years to get to this level.
When do you sell it?
Yeah. Opinions on Bitcoin Cash? Do you know, I haven't looked at it in ages. That Bitcoin Cash. It's on the list somewhere, but I'll just add it on. I assume it's been pumping maybe alongside Bitcoin. Yeah, pumping really well actually too.
I don't get it. Why would you buy Bitcoin Cash? What's the point?
I think I don't know. I think maybe people have just got it maybe to do with anything like kind of Bitcoin base. I don't know. So seems obviously the last time I looked at it, I had this zone mapped out, which was obviously just this big void caused by this one candle here. So as you can see, it's finding obviously some form of resistance in and around here. I think this is just kind of one big zone for it to chew through. Obviously, once it gets through that, then it's pretty much on the safe road to all-time high, which we can mark out there. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, I think this is kind of just doing its work, isn't it, to fill in this zone that was left back by this. And obviously, you can see this consolidation we had here. So yeah, it's filling that in. Obviously, slowly trying to grind higher. Probably face some resistance up at 625 if it can get there. But yeah, once it clears that, then it should be just one safe road up to all-time high then on good old Bitcoin Cash. Afternoon, bonk. Stuart, how we doing, mate? Great to see you. Yeah, we'll have. I can't remember the last time I looked up.
Dave, you fired? What's that on about?
Don't know. Pedissa winding me up probably. Bonk.
It's not TMG on a sub account, is it?
No, not Pedissa. No, Pedissa's an actual person. I have always wondered if TMG was that dung schlung though that used to come into the chat. I always did think that TMG might have been dung schlung. Do you remember dung schlung that used to come in?
Yeah, I've seen him about. I ain't seen him for a while though.
No, I did. Part of me did think, is this TMG? I'm not too. I don't know if it is or not. It might not be. Anyway, bonk. Yeah, pretty easy actually. So, yeah, it's long on a daily, which is nice. But as you can see, one simple level of previous resistance, flip, then test the support. Tested it again today actually. So yeah, that's obviously looking good for bonk. Doesn't want to fall below that, of course. Otherwise, probably descend in and around here. So yeah, from here, bonk looks pretty good actually to obviously curve back up. If we do drop in there, I would expect push down into here and then reversal for push up. So yeah, two obviously scenarios for bonk. Maybe there's a portion of a little bit of local resistance obviously coming in and around here. So a bit of a task for it to get above that, but yeah, should obviously head towards this supply zone then. So yeah, there we go. And that's what I think on bonk. Looks pretty tasty to me. Obviously, a few different scenarios for it, but if anyone else wants me to check any, get it into the chat. Bitcoin is continuing to push up nicely. We do have 30 minutes until US Open. We're about 995 days into this cycle. Normally they last 1,050 to 1,065. We all pulling out in 2 months. I think the best thing you can do, Sean, is just have a plan. Just have a plan and execute it. So yeah, don't
You've
get
done
caught.
your plan, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've done my...
Yeah. Don't get caught up in the euphoria and, you know, the excitement and stuff. Have a plan and make sure you stick to it. Whether it's right or wrong, you know, you can obviously congratulate yourself or beat yourself up about it afterwards. But obviously the worst thing you can do is get caught up in excitement and then be like, oh, what was I doing? Or stuff like that. Obviously preparation is key. So whether that be obviously having like a date in, so obviously it sounds like you've got kind of like a time frame in mind. Obviously having that and then just having reminders, whether it be on your phone or drew on the wall or something like that of saying sell in this thing, yo, and sticking to it. Or, you know, if you've say got dollar targets, sticking them in sell limit orders so they automatically trigger and you don't have to do anything should they get there. Spud says the Bonk article on CSE was good. So there you go, Dean.
Well, thank you very much.
Deep book. Not too sure what that is. Lame advice, my advice, go all in. Risk management ball to the wall, says Spud.
Sounds sensible. Go on then, Dave, I'll follow you in.
Sounds like great financial advice. Check Pump. Yeah, we can have a look at Pump. Pump was one of them ones we were looking at, actually. I think it was last week. And yeah, I was pretty excited for the pump, if you pardon the pun. But we didn't get in on it, unfortunately, on the stream account. But I think in my mind anyway, since down here, we did have a little long on it somewhere in and around here. I can't remember where it was. But in my mind, I think they'll send this all the way back up. When that is, I don't know. I mean, there's obviously areas on the chart you can look at and think, okay, it's probably going to come into, some resistance up here. And then after that, I mean, that is pretty thin, isn't it? So that should be a pretty easy move up to here. But in my, I think they'll probably send this upwards. Whether they walk it up and stuff like that is whatever. But yeah. Now, one thing obviously I'd be interested in doing is shorten it once it gets back up there. So we'll wait for that. That's the plan. One big pump and I'll start pulling out. Deep is on the Sui ecosystem. All right, okay. What's it called? Deep book. Let's see. Deep book.
I have never heard of that.
Deep. So it looks like I have actually looked at it before. Yeah, it looks like I looked at it in and around here.
A while ago.
Yeah, let's refresh the chart. So this is like a Sui. You should say that this is a Sui beta, is it? I mean, you can see pretty clearly. We've got really good SR here. You can see that pretty straight away, just looking across. Resistance all along here. Support, drop through. That was just 1 giga candle. And support coming in here. Obviously, small deviation below, but then reclaim. Support again, most recently at start of August. And then, yeah, obviously resistance up here where Stonksy's got it through. So, I mean, for the meantime, obviously, it looks like that this is just one big range here for this box. So you got, obviously, resistance, support, and then obviously trading going between it and in and around it. But yeah, if this is like some sort of Sui beta, like you say, then yeah, I suppose Sui breakout, then it should fly, in theory. Memes with low volume. Yes, Debut. Debut really wants this. He wants me to try these memes with low volume. Last cycle, we hit 69k after 1,065 days. And every YouTuber was saying it's going to 100k. BitBoy told us for months when to pull out and didn't take it. Do you know what's funny, actually? The biggest credit I could probably ever give BitBoy was, I remember this very well. He was on, I don't know if anyone remembers, he used to do a show called Around the Blockchain. I think it was him, or it was obviously his company. And I remember in the back end of 2021, obviously when we had that final push up, that second push up in 2021, I remember it was right at the back end, so it would have been November or December. And I remember him saying that he thought 2022 was going to be one of the worst bear markets we'd ever see. And yeah, obviously he was right, weren't he? He was right. And I remember him saying that, and obviously that was around the time of the top. So, he was completely right about that. And I remember that really clearly watching that episode in and around, obviously, that time of when everything was hitting its highs. And he said 2022 would be, I think at the time he said the worst bear market, which I suppose maybe some people would say it was, given how aggressive
the crypto, I'd say it was.
Yeah.
The most money was wiped out, wasn't it? Previous ones probably had deeper drops, but there was less money wiped out because there was less money in it.
Yeah, so I remember him calling for that all the way at the top. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know I don't know if he's still in jail now or not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really keep up with any sort of drama and stuff. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe someone's knows what he's doing now, or if he's still in jail or not. SPX 6,900 is a strong meme for sure. Yeah, I mean that's done great, hasn't it? That's
sick
done
of that one.
That's done like a 10x.
The guy that promotes it. The guy that promotes it.
What's he called now?
Murad,
yeah, that's it, Murad, yeah. I really want to cut his hair off.
If it does flip the S&P, hopefully he shaves his head in celebration.
Yeah. He said this will be the last big bull market. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about when people say that it'll be the last big bull market. I mean, maybe to a certain maybe to a certain point, but in what respect? Because Bitcoin will obviously just go up forever. On altcoins, it's interesting, yeah, but altcoins can just be made by anyone, can't they? And they can go up crazily. I don't know. I mean, this has only really been a big bull market for a handful of coins, and it's only been a big bull market for Bitcoin, Solana.
Would you put Ethereum in there?
Not yet, considering it's.
So you need to break all-time high for it to be a big gain.
Yeah. I mean, it's done a 4x off the bottom, which I suppose if you lumped all your money in at the bottom, then it a 4x is a good gain in it, depending on how much you put in. I think when you look back at it,
good.
XRP's done very well, yeah. Obviously, a few of the newcomers like Sui, Hype. I think when you actually go and look at it, I think ETH has probably been, if you go and look at it in hindsight, it's probably been an excellent one to trade spot with. Because, obviously now, you can actually look across there and find $4,000 as key resistance. So you actually had, I was looking at this yesterday on stream, say you did have a $4,000 outlined as a key level of resistance, which, there's reasonable thought to say there. Say you did buy at the bottom, so you sell there for 4x. It then drops 30%. Maybe you don't buy maybe you don't buy on a 30% drop. Maybe you do. Who knows? But then obviously it goes back up to 4k again, then drops again. This time it drops 47%, or wherever you time your entry. Then it runs up again to 4k. So there's potentially there's your sell from the bottom. There's potentially one buy, maybe not, but there's definitely a buy down here. So there's there's another sell opportunity. Then there's a buy down. If you was obviously savvy with rotating in and out of say ETH, there's you could potentially sold about 3 different times there, and then bought back, and then obviously potentially hold this one or sell whatever. But when you go and look at it in hindsight, obviously it's a lot more tricky to see that as it's actually unfolding. But when you look at it in hindsight, you could just say, like, you know, that was pretty just easy, just buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, wasn't it? Where Bitcoin has actually been quite interesting, where you didn't really need to do, apart from obviously this one and then this one, you didn't really need to do that. You just needed to hold it, because it was just going obviously just up and up and up and up. Where ETH has been a bit more tricky on it, where it's gone like up, then down, sideways, then all the way back down, and what have you. I don't know. I mean, yeah, 140k sounds good to me. Sounds good as a top to me. Whether it'll happen or not, yeah. Some large market buys on Bitcoin coming in at this level. Trap them. Yeah. I'm just going to run to the toilet, SMFC, and I'm going to make another iced coffee. So if you want to do the same, we can regroup in a minute if you want.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
We won't be long. We'll just be a couple minutes, everyone. Make sure, obviously, drop a like, sub if you're not. And for those of you not signed up to BLOFIN and BitYourNext, make sure you click them links in the description now and sign up. Get yourself some great welcome bonuses and deposit bonuses. And you'll be able to create an account on both by the time we get back, I can assure you. So obviously, make sure you do that before we get back if you aren't signed up to both yet. If you signed up to one, do the other. But yeah, we'll be back in just a second. Right, I am back now. Yeah, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Just had a little break then. Iced tea is better. No, never been a fan of iced tea. I love just like a normal cup of tea, but never been a fan of iced tea. Circle up $20 pre-market. Yeah, Circle was something that we've been watching on the show a lot. This will be because of its layer 1 announcement that they're making their own layer 1, I assume, for the pump up pre-market. Hello, Steve. How are we doing, mate? Short video guru thinks 168 to 175k top. Yeah, we was on a little toilet break and I went to make another iced coffee. Which is very, very nice. Wow.
How do you make your iced coffees, Dave?
So just do very simple, really, nothing fancy. Just do obviously ice in a glass, water. Then I just get 2 teaspoons of instant coffee into a cup. Pour probably like an inch of boiling water in just to dissolve it and stuff. Pour that over, and then obviously just top up with milk to the top after that. I could make them fancy if I wanted to, but it's a really just quick and easy way of doing it.
Oh, we've got the fancy stuff. The milk frother, coffee machine, the
you
works.
could also just use, if I wanted to use full milk, it would be more like a latte then. But yeah, it's quite nice the way it is. How are you, Steve-O? You're good, mate. He makes his in a dirty glass to look hard. Yeah,
and then uses a straw as well to really emphasize how tough he is. Oh, hard man.
Delicious. Yeah, Circle's up massively pre-market. What's MicroStrategy up? Hardly anything. Yeah.
What's Coinbase doing?
Nothing really. It's up slightly pre-market, couple dollars. You still holding on to yours?
I am. I am. I don't know if I'm ever going to sell it, to be honest.
Is it just one you'll just hold?
It's such a good entry.
Yeah.
It would hurt me to sell it.
It really is. Yeah, it really is.
It's
Steve, enjoying
it's on
this
eToro, so you can see the buy price whenever I log in.
Oh yeah, I bet that looks nice.
Just above it is a 16k Bitcoin, so my eToro can't be touched.
Yeah, that's perfect, that, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. So what has MicroStrategy done since the bottom? Have these had a stock split during this time or anything?
Yeah, MicroStrategy has.
So when a company has a stock split, does TradingView automatically recalibrate it to account for that?
Recalibrates back. Yeah.
Yeah, so say like for
I
instance,
bought mine for
MicroStrategy,
118, which would be $11.20 or something now.
Yeah. So MicroStrategy obviously bottomed between like $15 and like 20, 30. But say if you got in around 20, just like right in the middle. So it's crazy that, and it's like it's a 20x.
Just imagine when it goes back down.
Yeah. I think that's a really good way to go. Though I know that me and Wiz spoke about this, but just buying crypto-related stocks, like, because of, I know obviously the ETFs is easy access, but if you look at Coinbase and MicroStrategy, both of them have outperformed Bitcoin this cycle.
I don't really understand why.
I think it's just like the ease of access, innit?
I mean, Bitcoin's really easy to buy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah, both of them have out. I mean, Coinbase has done what, about 10x, hasn't it? Obviously, up towards when it went to all-time high will have been more, but currently as it stands, it was around about a 10x, I think. But yeah, I'm not too sure for the reason behind the outperformance. But yeah, they've definitely both outperformed Bitcoin. ETH is just ripping, nearly at 4.5 grand now. It's just absolutely ripping. Let's see what we've got on the poll. 28 votes, 79% think up.
What do you think, Dave?
I think down. I struggle to trust like a move before the market opens. Do you know what I mean? So like, obviously we've had this upwards move from CPI data before the market opens. I struggle to trust it. Not necessarily fade it because I'm not shorting it, but I struggle to trust it going into the open. Even either way, if this was dumping now, I would probably, I wouldn't trust it to carry on dumping. I've always been kind of cautious around moves that come like an hour, half an hour before US Open. But I mean, I think for ETH, it doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, even if Bitcoin dumps down another K or 2K, it's just absolutely relentless, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not stopping, is it?
We're not that far away now. We're bang on, basically 10% away from all-time high, which is crazy, isn't it? Immediate pump, then retrace. I mean, at some point, this is going to be a great short, which I think I'm going to time it with ETH Bitcoin. I think once we do start getting in towards 0.04, then that is probably the next point of, decent risk reward to take an ETH short. But not for another potentially like 6, 7, 8%. But some point soon there will be a decent risk reward short on ETH if it is to come off, which will probably time it. We're going into all-time high. I mean, what a pump. I mean, what a catch by Stonksy as well. Stonksy's been long on Bitcoin since 114k. But when you look at it on ETH, on the 1 hour, it's caught a 21.5% pump so far. Adder. Yeah, we can have a look at Adder.
You
are a genuine scouser, bro. I wouldn't think so, but I suppose thank you very much, Dread. I think ETH breaks all-time high on the first attempt. Seems likely, doesn't it? Let's see, Adder. Wasn't this always meant to be the Ethereum killer?
Yeah. It's not though, is it?
No.
Well, I think what's the price of XRP right now? Like $3.
Yeah.
These two were at the same price. What, 18 months ago?
Yeah, less. XRP was down at like 30 cents, wasn't it? Before Trump got. Oh no, yeah, 50 cents. 50 cents. It was that. Obviously before the election. And then bang.
It's just flown since, whereas Adder's just... I put Adder with Dot, just sort of pointless.
Yeah. I don't... Just personally, I never hear of anyone using it or anything going on there, do you?
To be fair, this is a question. how much do people use crypto now? Because all I ever hear is people going like price targets and trading it. I don't hear anyone really actually properly using it.
I mean, what can you use it for, really, though, apart from just either swapping tokens or just sending money to and from exchanges?
I think
like,
you've done
I know,
all of
obviously, I know you people use it for NFTs, which is another aspect, but that can kind of be bundled in with swapping tokens, because all an NFT is just an actual token in it with obviously a media attached to it. So aside from just swapping tokens / NFTs and obviously just sending money to and from either addresses or exchanges, there is actually
really
it's very strange that when you think about it, isn't it? Anyway,
it's weird because I swear, like last time crypto was like, oh, this is the best thing. You can use it for all these different things.
Yeah,
the value was in the token, what it can do, not in the token price action.
Yeah, no, that is completely correct. So ADA, we've got obviously resistance up here around like 84 cents. Maxed out resistance up to about 86.5. So if you are obviously an ADA bull, you want it definitely clear the grey box, and obviously where Stonksy's got resistance drew to, which then should obviously help it push up. I mean, we maxed out at 93 last time. It's a bit weird looking at ADA because obviously we just had this giant candle in March, which I can't remember what caused it, but that did like a 2x in a day, which is kind of obviously blurred.
What day was that on?
The 2nd of March.
It's a weird
I think that was the crypto treasury announcement, wasn't it? I think by Trump. Anyway, it should be fine up towards about 115 from there. That seems like logical. Obviously, across there we have this kind of consolidation just above it, which obviously it was finding support then at 115. So that's where we're up to from that. However, Bitcoin is continuing to push up slightly. Got 1 minute to go too. We've got 1 minute to go. Can you imagine the pump that ETH gets even if this goes like another 2k higher? There we go. We are open. We are open and we are rocking. At least ADA has a product. DOT is dear, but we'll probably still go to 20 this cycle. Do you think?
I can't see that. Also, DOT's got a product, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, does ADA? I don't know. If DOT went to $20 this cycle, I think that would be the greatest pump out of nothing that I've ever seen.
Really laying into DOT today.
I do it all the time. I just. Do you know what? It just infuriates me, these like Dino coins that still have massive valuations when you know it's just for no reason. Do you know what I mean?
I just don't think they'll kick around forever. Give it 4 years, DOT's not going to really exist.
Yeah. The CME gap hasn't been filled. No, it's filled some of it, but not all of it. Massive bull flag on what? Clipped. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, if it does get up there, Jeff, I would more than welcome it because I do have it outlined. If we look on the weekly, I'm sure I have it outlined. So here's my weekly levels. Really simple for DOT. There you go. Got it outlined. There's my weekly levels for DOT. You know, you've got $5. Then you've got just under 8, and then obviously we've got this high time frame resistance here, just above 10. But I've already got it outlined in and around 20. Yeah, just anywhere in and around here. But if it got up there, I would think it would be great, because that would provide such a good swing short. I would welcome it. Please make it happen, because I would love to short it at $20. That would make me so happy. I just can't see it. I mean, you look at it, these levels are so hard to break. And then, you get up to here, and you've used such momentum to break through 1, 2, and then obviously approach this one. The thing that you can say about it is, if it does get above this is very, very easy to fill in. This is exceptionally easy to fill in. There is literally just nothing there apart from obviously just straight down. So if in the scenario it does get above there, then yeah, it can go up there. That's why I've got this big area circled. But I just can't see it. I just can't see it. So Bitcoin is getting its pump on a wee bit. It was on Adder. Right, okay. Cryptogenic, how we doing? Hi all, only just managed to jump on board. Let's rip. Yes, James, how we doing, mate? I should go long dot and become the new Reggie man. I'm gonna be low-key looking for an entry with throwaway money. To be fair, where it is, as we just seen then on the weekly chart, if you're looking at it on the high time frame, it is still in and around its lows, isn't it?
How much further can it go down?
Well, exactly. Can always
go
zero. Lower.
It could go all the way to 0.
Could do. But I mean, yeah, if you're looking, whatever. What's the thought on CME gap filling? Everyone is expecting, so maybe it doesn't happen. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with the CME gaps. I mean, ETH is leaving a big one. All good, bro. Milking those dollars. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do, innit, mate? I mean, when you look at the ETH one, this is leaving a big old gap for future. I think the ETH one is being left for later down the line. Obviously, we've closed some of it. But I think I think ETH is being left for a later date. Maybe Bitcoin is too. Should have left my Bitcoin long open. Told you. I should have left it open. No, to be fair, the entry was rubbish. I should have waited. If I would have waited and been down here, I would have done what Jeff likes me to do. I would have done a big, dirty leverage one. If I'd have waited and been patient. But there we go.
What are you eating?
Polo.
Oh, nice. Not my go-to mint.
No.
I like the Trebor ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the extra
I'm not really
strong.
like a big mint guy, but I wanted to oh, wow, that felt good. Oh.
Did mints make you sneeze?
I need a minute after that. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, it seems so. Yeah, it seems so. Mint or fruit? Mint. Yeah.
Mint or fruit?
Bitcoin 5-minute oscillator says we should have stayed long. I should have longed down here, shouldn't I? I should have closed that short and gone long. Lol. That was the most scouser sneeze ever. What? In what respect? What do you mean? Let's see what stocks are doing. So we've got Nvidia down slightly. Meta up 2.5% today. Meta. You look at these and they're just unbelievable, aren't they? Just unbelievable. Do you know what I find fascinating? Do you know what I find absolutely fascinating, Dean? Is he still here? Hello? Oh, we've lost him. We've lost him, he's gone. I think we should have a little short on Bitcoin here. A big juicy one too. I think that could mark maybe we should short it. See if we get filled. It's dropping. He's back. You back?
I'm back now. Yeah, I've just touched my computer. It's on fire.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite hot here, and I'm in a flat with no aircon. So cooking.
I did try and put a short on Bitcoin then. And
what's the logic?
Reversal of this pump.
Okay.
But it's dropping. Yeah. Yeah, it was up at like 119,350 when I wanted to short it. So a bit annoying.
What did we say about shorting something that's just up only? Maybe don't.
Yeah, but also let's do it. We've done it.
Where are you short from?
Paid a bit. 119,267.
Okay.
I'm long. I'm not feeling the CME gap filled, says James. Do call an ambulance. He's not answering. He's back. It's all right. Dean's safe. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Do not worry yourself. And we're gonna put the take profit should we get lucky enough for it to go down there. Is 117,000, and then obviously that was at 119,800. That would be a nice gain. Should we get there? We probably won't, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. This is where we trap the long, says Loki. Go on then, mate. Go on. Yeah, I'm with you. Let's send it down. Give us the liquidity to go up, Dave. Haven't learnt your lesson. You're cheeky, you.
It's going the right way.
You're cheeky. You forget about the monster trade I hit on the on the way up.
What's the account at now?
$400. Well,
Nice.
just under.
Doubled
380.
it?
What?
Doubled it.
380, yeah. So pretty much. It would. Do you know it would be at like it would be basically like nearly 1,000 now if I'd left that Bitcoin one running. Look, this one, this big one here, because I got 113,650 entry, and then my average exit price was 116,700 basically, and that yielded $205. So that was basically like a 3K gain.
Imagine.
So yeah, it would have been about $600 all in. But there we go. This one's going quite well actually so far. We are $13 just over in profit. 40x. No, it's 15x this one, Jeff. I will 40. I will. See, the funny thing is with that 40x long is I 40x longed it in anticipation that I was either going to catch a really good reversal or just get the account liquidated. Now, it's more tricky to do this on this. If I was going to do, I wouldn't be able to do the full account because I don't want to liquidate $400. Short Video Guru seems to be eating his words at the moment, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does a bit, doesn't he? Bloody hell.
Yeah. Where's Short Video Guru? Let me just pull up the message that he sent to me. Now I'm not gonna rub it in his face too much because I'm not gonna pull my stop loss down just yet. So this obviously still has time to bite me in the bum. But let me just pull up the message that Short Video Guru said to me just then. Give us the liquidity to go up, Dave. Haven't you learnt your lesson? Fascinating. Fascinating. 40, yeah. Check Cyber. Yes, Cyber got listed on Upbit, the Korean exchange today. Hence the pump on it. That is by the way, that is a nasty 5-minute candle. How nasty is that? Look at that. While Bitcoin just completely shat the bed, ETH literally didn't move. It's insane the strength on it, isn't it?
It's
wow.
weird.
This has turned out to be quite a good trade, actually.
You should take profit on it.
I should let it run for the CME gap now. When you look at it, we've actually taken upside liquidity of this consolidation range we've formed. I am going to pull the stop loss down more and more down though. Maybe I should pull it down like a lot closer. Yeah, like you were just risking $10 then. Yeah, let's leave it like that. So we're just risking $10. But really, it should go after downside liquidity now. It's taken upside liquidity from this range. We should come after that wick at 118 next.
So don't get too greedy. Put your take profit up.
I have. I've got my take profit at 117.
Yeah, move it up.
No. Close CME gap.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen.
This will be dead funny if it just fully reverses now. This will just be repeat of yesterday, like when I got completely shafted by that ETH pump on open. Just completely shafted. 100% take profit on that. I'm here and I'm proud of you taking a short, Dave. I hit a good short yesterday. To be fair, BPN. I hit a short from where was we? I closed it to be fair, closed it to Thingyo. Yeah, we got 121,614 yesterday. Wind up the haters, take profit at 108. Loki says
it's going back up.
It is. Quick, move it back up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we might not close the CME gap, to be fair. Who knows? But if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the lottery. So still have a big wide open space. Yeah, so there is a premium of around $500 on the CME now. So closure of the CME gap, yeah, should take us in and around 117k. I will just pull it up slightly to like the
chicken.
Yeah, bang it in and around $100. We'll take that. We'll take that. Speaking of lottery, do you guys run any bit axe miners or lottery miners? What was that one that me and you used to do?
Yeah,
what was it? Is that what we had?
Christ.
I don't know.
Nerd miner. I've got one
Nerd
of them,
miner.
Yeah, I did the maths on it. The chance of winning it is like that's 0.
That's considered a lottery miner, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a lottery miner. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, we used to run. Do you still run yours?
It's plugged in, so it works when the plug's on.
I don't even know where mine is. I think mine's in my drawer somewhere over there. Nerd miner, yeah, it's a nerd miner, yeah.
Plug it in, you might win.
Well, how long have you been running yours for?
2 years.
Yeah. And have you got anything from it?
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, have you or not?
No.
How do you like reconfigure the settings on it?
What do you mean reconfigure the settings on it?
So, like, I remember when I moved house, the reason I stopped using it was because, like, I then didn't know how to, like,
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Or like the Bitcoin wallet address you want the Bitcoin deposit into if you win the lottery.
My Bitcoin stayed fixed. I don't know. I can't remember how to change the Wi-Fi, but they've got an FAQ. It'll be on there.
Yeah, I can't be bothered setting it up, to be honest. I'm not going to do that. If anyone wants it, let me know when you could actually have it. I'll send it in the post. You can have it for, let's say, 10 USDT. I can't remember how much we paid for them.
I think it was like 40 quid, something like that.
Yeah, they were like 40 quid. So yeah, let's say a tenner in USDT. So let's call it like 13 USDT. If anyone wants mine, you can have it.
Doesn't look like you got any takers.
No, probably not. Oh well, it'll just sit in my drawer. Why don't you have it? You could run 2 then, double your chances.
Well, no, because to double your chances, you have to run them in parallel. I don't know if you can do that.
No.
Otherwise, they'd just be doing the same thing, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You have to team them up.
Now, what kind is it? It's a nerd miner. It's a nerd miner lottery Bitcoin miner. Crypto Disciples has got 3 running and 3 nerd miners and 2 Bitax gammas. I don't know what the Bitax are. I'm not sure on them. But yeah, the nerd miners were quite cool, to be fair.
I think
Can you imagine
They're more of an
Could you-
educational device rather than anything else.
Yeah. Could you imagine the feeling of hitting one with that though?
Oh, you know, for the first like 2 months that I had it up, I was like checking every day, going, "Oh, what if I've won some this morning?" And it's like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
That-
it's a bit sad, really.
That would just be, honestly, that would be unbelievable. It would be unbelievable. Like nothing I'd ever felt before.
Oh, the BitAxe Gamma looks like a proper thing.
Does it?
Yeah. 1.2 terahash, which is a lot more than what their nerd miner does.
Mm. Do you think we're going to push back up it? Oh, $200 apparently. That's pretty expensive, that, I think, for a lottery miner.
They're a bit more proper though. I think you can run them more efficiently than what you can a nerd miner. So you've got a bit more of a chance, I think. I've not really looked into them that much because there's other things to read about. But
makes sense. I wonder what's going to happen from here onwards.
I think we're going to go up, and I think you're going to get liquidated or stop lost.
Yeah, I was going to say not liquidated. Don't be nasty.
Yeah.
Here is something interesting. Jeff is running 3 times Nerdax solo mining DGB. Every block I get goes straight into spot sell at 0.08.
DGB, what's that?
What's DGB? Let's see. Oh, Digibyte? I've actually heard of this. Digibyte. So you're manning this. And how much have you made from it so far, Jeff? Do you know? I'm coming, Dave. I don't think that's something you should be saying to anyone on the stream, to be honest, Video Guru. I'll be honest, mate. I really don't know I don't want to know what you do while I'm streaming. Keep that to yourself. Shit like that pumps every cycle at the end. You can node mine and get alts for your processing power. Fascinating. Yeah, I think it's interesting, isn't it, when people do this kind of stuff in the background, obviously, you know, aside to trading and spot investing and all that stuff. It's interesting to hear what obviously different people do.
I used to like the idea of having my own little crypto farm.
Yeah, I did.
Just think it's gotten too competitive for people like you and me, Dave.
Do you ever think about the how easy it would have been to just mine it on a normal laptop at the very start of Bitcoin?
Well, actually, no, I don't, because I would never have done it.
No.
How old would I have been then? I would have had a laptop, but I would not have had a clue what I was doing with it.
Yeah. So Jeff had mined 13,000 in 3 months, and you're saying that you spot sell them at 0.8 or in and around 0.08. 13,000. So $104. So that's about $400 a year in it. How much do you need to make to make back the money you've invested in it? I suppose it depends on how much it pumps, really, doesn't it? Because if it, look, I suppose if it goes back up to anywhere where it, add these pumps, then you obviously can rapidly get your money back faster. We're just kind of hanging around on Bitcoin, aren't we?
Yeah, it's all gone a bit slow, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was really exciting when it went up, and
it was exciting. Yeah, it was. It really got me going.
I was so excited. I'm glad I took profit where I did.
Yeah. Yeah, good practice for sure. ETH is just fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had more ETH.
Are you selling yours, or where do you plan to sell it?
I did sell a bit at the weekend.
Yeah.
I can't remember what price I got for it, but I saw it. I got an alert, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sell a bit." I've still got.
Yeah, it would have been in and around
90% of what I had left.
You've still got what?
90%. About 90% of my bag left on ETH.
Are you just gonna start slowly DCAing out?
I think so. It probably makes sense, doesn't it? The problem is it's spread across loads of different wallets and applications because you need ETH for everything.
Yeah.
So I've just got to sort of sit down one day and put it all in the same place and then sell it.
Well, I suppose really the sooner you do that, the better with how fast it's going up.
Yeah, I don't want to be paying like 70 quid gas fees to sell ETH, do I?
Just send it all to an exchange, innit? Sell it all on there.
It's not proper though, is it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I said the last time I tried to do everything all proper and do it all on chain and that, and then I ended up paying like $200 for just $200 worth of transactions. It's just insane.
They were sickening them gas fees from last cycle.
It's awful.
Absolutely sickening. Debut master CPI already happened, mate. It happened an hour and a half ago. It was lower than expectation, which caused the pump on Bitcoin. But yeah, it is the end of the stream, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. Do appreciate it massively. Do make sure you obviously drop a like. Subscribe if you're new. And click the links in the description. Obviously, sign up to BLOFIN and Bitunix if you're not signed up. Get trading on there. Currently, I'm on BLOFIN, as you can see. And of course, we are still running 35% off lifetime and annual plans. So that is this one and this one. You get 35% off each at checkout automatically. So obviously, it is as you would expect. Lifetime means you get full Stonksy access forever. Annual is a year access. And of course, just for a year access is less than £650 at the moment. So yeah, do come and grab your access. You can also still get a monthly for 20% off. That's this one with bot20. But yeah, apart from that, obviously, I will see you all tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Thank you very much for joining. Dean, thank you very much for coming on today. It's been great.
No problem.
And yeah, everyone, have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
In a bit.